sold his birthright.
So the so-called white man sold his birthright as the firstborn, because we know the law. What the law say about if you have one wife who you hate and the other one that you love, you have to give the inheritance to the firstborn child, even if you hate the mother. So Esau was the firstborn; he was supposed to receive that inheritance, but he sold it for what? What he sell it for? Read that again.
Who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright? For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected.
So the so-called white man sold his inheritance, his birthright, for a piece of red undone meat. Now we all know that the so-called white man loves his food medium rare because he loves to taste the blood. But hey, the Most High got a trick for his ass. Read that for me, y'all.
Book of Ezekiel chapter 35 verse 6. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee.
He said he gonna prepare the so-called white man to what?
To blood, and blood shall pursue thee.
Yeah, that's right, man. Blood gonna pursue this character, man. Keep going.
Thou hast not hated blood.
He didn't what? So if you didn't hate blood, what does that mean by default? If you don't hate blood by default, you love blood, man. He has a blood lust, the so-called white man. Keep going.
Even blood shall pursue thee.
The blood is going to pursue thee. We are going to get on his heels coming up soon. Keep going. That was it? All right, now get this, man.
Jeremiah 51 and 20.
That's right, man, because we're going to get on the so-called white man ass when the Most High crack that sky.
That's right. Bring that out.
Bring that out.
Thou art my battle axe.
Nah, we just niggas on the street.
Thou art my battle axe.
Nah, we just black niggas finna go to jail.
Thou art my battle axe.
Nah, we got a battle axe and what else?
And weapons of war.
Keep going.
For with thee,
what are you gonna do with us?
For with thee will I break in pieces the nation.
So we gonna beat the shit out of you, so-called white man, when we get the chance.
That's right.
Go ahead,
And with thee will I destroy kingdoms.
You can damn near finish some of that out. Keep going. There's a lot of meat on that bone.
And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider.
Yup, that's these Humvees and these army tanks, man. These army tanks and Humvees, we gonna break them down too. Keep going.
And with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider.
That's the so-called fighter jets, man. These American military fighter jets that the so-called white man got to fight against the angel. We gonna break all that down. Keep going.
With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman. And with thee will I break in pieces old and young. And with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock. And with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen. And with thee will I break in pieces captains and rulers.
Hey, so that's captains and rulers, man. That's the so-called American government, man, the army. That's these army people, man, that we're going to try to fight against the Most High in World War III. Go ahead and get that out. Go ahead and get that.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 25, verse 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom.
Edom,
by the hand of
Edom is the so-called, Edom is the name of the so-called white race because they're not white. Like the back of this wall, they're pink, which is a derivative of red. So Edom in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew language is Adawam, meaning red. That's the name of the nation of the so-called white man in the Bible. They call Edomites. So what are you gonna do to the Edomites?
And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom.
By who?
By the hand of my people, Israel.
We the Israelites. So the Most High gonna use us to beat the shit out of these people when he come back. When that scat crack and the Son of God come back, he gonna give us spiritual powers to take these people down. We in spiritual warfare right now. We don't have a military. We don't have a treasury to defend ourselves. Didn't they just shoot that little Hispanic boy over there in the little village? He had his hands up. They shot his ass all in the chest with his hands up. So hey, who gonna defend us? The Most High is preparing. Get that prepare slaughter. Somebody get that for me. Take a pause. Prepare slaughter. Hey, end that laugh for me one time. End that laugh.